Looking at the Aussie CAD here last week, we got to retest the 76 from the last week. Now we're looking for a new high inside the daily supply zone at 77.53. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what happened. Well, lo and behold, price is pushed to the downside, beating the weekly level here. Moving over to the daily. On the daily time frame, you can see that we really got started going to the upside, gave us a new high, and then kablamo. Everything has just been pushing hard to the downside, and we are at the bottom of the range here today. As we're looking at this market, we were looking to be up and trending, but now we have this massive pullback to the bottom of the range. So again, we are at home on the range once again. Obviously, there's one of two things we can do at the bottom of the range. We could take this to the upside in hopes that this new high up here will continue to play out very nicely. But we could also wait until price is all the way back up here and then take it to the short side in a counter trend type of position. Personally speaking, I would like to go long into this aqua zone and into the chocolate zone up there at the 77.53 level. We were able to get a little bit of a recoil off of this looking at the crazy election news from last week. Yes, price did move around quite a bit on us on most of the forex markets due to the election news, but it was pretty crazy there. So again, I would look for price to really go into this aqua level from here. If it breaks a new low, if it breaks below this low, then that's fine. We'll have to readjust, but I would like to see maybe a day of consolidation and then retest right into the 75.24 level, that nice little aqua level, and see how strong that level is. Are we starting something new here, or a new downtrend, or are we going to go back up in the direction of the trend as it is right now? Again, we did put in a new high over here, close above this previous candle, but it is touching off the zone that's up above us from the 77.53 up to the 78.48 level. Okay, so it is a big daily level, but you can see how nicely the range is that we've been in, going back and forth and back and forth. So we'll continue to watch this one. Really interesting here this week, but I would be looking for the up move into the aqua level for the coming week. Looking at the 4-hour time frame here on the Aussie dollar, we are touching inside of the support zone here at the 74.39 down to 73.71. So we are touching a 4-hour support zone, if you will. So could be a nice area for a turnaround, but we have to be aware of the context. So there is good context for a possible reversal to the upside here, but just looking at the support levels coming into play, and we can see the level at the 75.01 down to 74.60. That should act as a little bit of support resistance for us as we push to the upside before we get back into that 76.68 level that coincides with the daily supply zone. Looking at the USD CAD market, we see from last week we're looking trending long, looking for new highs, and then a pullback to supply / new demand, and we're looking for this to happen for the 3rd week in a row. So this has been going on for quite a while now. So let's go ahead and get busy here looking at the charts here. On the weekly time frame, you can see that we are coming up and up and up. We've come outside of the range, and now we're pushing into the weekly supply level, okay? So we want to take note of how hard and how fast we're pushing into that. So I really feel like we have confirmed the up move, and I'm really looking to see this first level of support, or first level of supply at the 136.39 level. We'll see how price reacts to that here this coming week. Again, the trend is up here on the daily time frames as well. So you can see the wonderful little bounce. We've seen price form new highs here. I have no reason to doubt that it will continue to do this. And as we move up into the upper echelons of supply. So the real thing is to buy low and sell high here. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, this gives us a better idea of support and resistance as to where we really want to be waiting for before we get too involved in this thing. So right now it looks like price is rallying out here strong out of the daily demand level. I would have liked to see price come back down here a little bit, possibly bouncing off of this blue zone. But again, this is a blue zone, so it's already had its money bounce, so we're good to go. And price seems to be rallying up into there. However, I'm positive that price will come back down and retest this level before it makes the new high here. So you just got to wait for price to come back down just a little bit and then potentially get long as price does that move and out of a potentially a new level of support forming right around where all this consolidation has happened. So that's what I'd be looking for in the dollar CAD.